when I saw in the series The Game of Thrones, I saw is the similar Pope Francis.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So how you prepare?
Well,
the
when I first saw the script of Game of Thrones and read it, I only had season 5, where High Sparrow is the good figure. He comes in to make changes to society. He speaks about, he's talking for the poor, the dispossessed, the disenfranchised. And I used to liken him to Pope Francis because they were doing the same work. Unfortunately, season 6, which I hadn't read, High Sparrow turns bad, and a very kind of despotic man with very strange beliefs. So I hope when we make Two Popes 2,
Yes.
that,
Oh my God.
that Francis doesn't go bad.
What is most challenge biggest for make the Pope Francis?
I think the challenge, there weren't too many challenges because I felt, and I still feel, very sympathetic towards him. It's why I wanted to do it, because I'm not Catholic, but he was speaking not just for the church, he's speaking for reform and change in society. And so that made me want to do it. The challenges were speaking Spanish, speaking Italian, speaking Latin, dancing the tango. That was about it.
Do you speak Spanish a little?
I speak as much Spanish as the Pope speaks in the film. I learned it for the film, just that bit.
Congratulations for this movie. You talk the controversial topics.
You mean
in the
about
sense
pedophilia or this kind of thing?
Yes, or Argentine dictatorship. Maybe.
See, no, this the film talks about the dictatorship in the junta in Argentina.
Yes.
This was part of the story. When the film started, it was more like a biopic on Pope Francis. We had his childhood. We had him with 9 years old, then 13 years old. We would follow his life, and then as we progressed with the script, we realized that the relationship between him and Pope Benedict was much more interesting than a conventional biopic. So we start cutting all the scenes, but the film started as a biopic, and he has this part in Argentina. Is his biggest guilt. He did big mistakes. So that part had to stay in the film. But
Yes.
We never tried to avoid touching issues.
It's a topic set for Argentinian.
Yeah, it's the most dramatic part of the film.
I mean, I find, as a non-Argentinian, seeing that part of the history on film, I find it very incredibly moving, and it's an extraordinary, the matching in of the real footage and recreations of it. So it's, it informs the world a great deal about what happened at that time.
Sí, tiene que asistir la película porque el Papa es un pop star argentino, ¿no?